Hey, everybody. Let me get my light on. All right. So I am embarking on mostly um, young adult fiction this summer. That's going to be my summer read. I'm needing to check out a little bit. So I'm going to be doing mostly fantasy. And one of my reads for the summer, oh my God, a, a Blade So Black, L.L. McKinney. And I have watched a whole bunch of booktubes, and a lot of people reviewed the book, and I was like, let me try it out. I like Alice in Wonderland. I like it. It's like I wouldn't watch it like 1,000 times. But what I do like is the countless kind of remakes of it, whether they're kind of dark or, funny or I don't know. But this is one of those. It is a twist on the story of Alice in Wonderland. So our main character is Allison. Alice. She's a Black girl, and she is in Atlanta, and we're following her. And let me see. I want to make sure I don't have too many spoilers. What's from the back? So I'm only 60 pages in, and I'm just like I slammed 60 pages like just in a night, and I was just kind of like, oh my God, what I love most about it is I'm just going into chapter 4. Just going into chapter 4. And I'm gonna make a couple of other videos as I get through the book. And I'm reading like 4 books right now. But anyway, what I love about a Blade So Black is that it gets right into the action, and you don't have to wait on stuff to start happening. A lot of times with fantasy, there's the building up of the big fight, the big event, the world. So all of the world building in fantasy, you kind of get lost in it. I'm not new, but I've just recently fallen in love with young adult fantasy after reading Adeyemi's Children of Blood and Bone and Children of Virtue and Vengeance. So I'm back falling in love with it. And so this is one of my next ventures, and I'm loving it. And there's the world building happens simultaneous with us meeting the character. We kind of get to know her why. It's building. We know something is going. We kind of know there's this about to happen with the other main character, whose name is Hatta. The Mad Hatter in Alice in Wonderland. His name is Addison Hatta. And so anyway, so we meet her at the beginning of the story, and we meet her on the night that she loses her father. And she is endowed with this ability to see monsters. And so and she meets Hatta, and he is a person who goes between two worlds, and his job is to keep the monsters, or what are called nightmares, in Wonderland. And there's a gateway. There is some other fun characters that give us those hints to the original Alice in Wonderland story. But so far, y'all, I am digging it. It's and during this time now, it's really feel good for me as a Black person who's really struggling right now. I'm on summer vacation. I'm in education, and so Um, the great thing about what's happening now in our community is that I kind of get to be at home and I don't have to go to work. I can be home and cry. I can be home all day and call and check on my friends, or wake up in the morning and pray for my dad and my boyfriend. And this book is really touching me on a heart level, because she is such a hero. There is an event that happens in the book where a young African American person is killed. And there's a understory there, or a side story, not sure what people call it. And she and her mother, the main character and her mother, kind of experienced that. And we feel her mom's fear of her being out and gone and not being able to check in some nights. And so there's some hints of that in this work. And also, she's just kind of a badass, and I like that. And right now we need some heroes. And this is my way of, and I know people may disagree with this, but it's so heavy right now and burdensome, and I'm really tired and drained. And I get to, even for a second, to read a page, get to escape into this world right now. But even in my escape, I'm still reminded of me, and I get to see me and every other Black woman who is afraid right now, and is living a nightmare. And so anyway, I didn't mean for this to be a heavy video, but anyway, it's relevant. So if you haven't read this, I urge you to pick it up. I'm going to come back on probably in a day or so and give y'all some updates as I go through it. I'm going to try not to do any spoilers, but if I have some spoilers, I will make sure that I say in my title of my video that this is a spoiler. So if you haven't read it, don't watch the video. But anyway, get it, read it. L.L. McKinney. Yes, I'm feeling this. I am definitely going to slam the series. The sequel to this is A Dream So Dark, and I believe there's a third one coming out this year. Not sure. But so anyway, that is a little bit of my introduction to A Blade So Black by L.L. McKinney. So yeah, I'm only 4 chapters in. I'm going to come back when maybe I'm halfway through the book and have another little chat about it. So leave some comments below if you're reading it. Let me know how much you're loving it. And I don't know, maybe we can get together and do some online chatting, and maybe an online book club specifically devoted to L.L. McKinney and her series of 3 books. But who knows? Anyway, I love it. And I'm coming on to tell everybody that I love it. And in my next video, I'm also going to talk about this other series that I have found. And it is coming out on Disney Plus. It is the Artemis Fowl series. I am currently on book 3 of an 8 series book. I'm going to talk a little bit about these once I finish book 3. Let's see, where am I? I didn't mean to talk about Artemis Fowl, but let's look. I am currently halfway through, so I'm about 200 pages in. I'm at chapter 9. It's only 12 chapters, and they're really fun, easy books, really cartoony. Definitely fantasy. It's where our world up top meets the underground world of fairies and trolls and gnomes and sprites. And we meet kind of a contemporary version of who was the kid? Remember the cartoon Dollar? His dog's name was Dollar. Richie Rich. He kind of reminds you of Richie Rich, and he's from a very wealthy family, the Fowl family. Fowl, kind of get it, you know. Anyway, I think that's a play on words. And he is a kid mastermind who's has been he's taken on the charge to take up dad's legacy of being a criminal mastermind, a worldwide criminal mastermind, and he's like 11. And so it is the cutest little book. I mean, the cutest story ever. And his little relationships with the fairy world is so cute and so fun. You know, if I had to, I'm not going to rate it yet. Anyway, stay tuned for that video. And so before you log off and before I say goodbye, I want to remind you to please like and subscribe, and so that you can get notifications of more upcoming videos. And I am new to BookTube, so I'm probably going to be chatting a little bit more about some of the BookTube channels that have inspired me to start BookTubing. Anyway, so I will see y'all next time. And in the meantime, I'm going to get back to a Blade So Black, and I'll see you soon to talk more about it. Bye.